Welcome back to a blustery, rainy day here in Outbound. As much as I want to get the... We have another signal tower, if I can remember which button here, over here in the maze that I don't want to do. So, first thing we're going to do is get up on top and check out, goodness, the lighthouse. Hopefully we don't get too soaked. Let's go check it out. And last time we did discover that, yeah, the shirt upgrades increase your hit points, and pants upgrades increase your stamina, which are awesome things to know. Oh goodness, I forgot. What did we need for this? Oh, got our wood planks. Okay. Yay. Don't look over the edge. I have a pretty good fear of heights, so I'm sure I would eventually make it across that bridge, but man, there ain't gonna be no happiness doing it. Seashell up on the top. And another seashell, because yay.
Ah, some food for the recycler.
That's been harder to find than I thought it would be. The litter?
Whoa, a lighthouse.
Broken lighthouse.
Seems to be broken.
Well, let's go check it out. I mean, that's why we are here. Get the cairn first. Resist the call of the void. And we got I can't remember, there it is, upgrade, so we can now hold 70 items in our backpack. Repair the light bulb, turn on the rotating light. Cool. And we have a flashlight. Nice. 3 electronics. I don't have 3 electronics. So what are we moving with this?
Maybe I should pull some levers to move the light bulb.
Well, I think that's probably a good idea, boss, but okay. And yes, I just saw this sitting there. We're going
Looks like
to
a heavy storm.
collect the picture here. Something tells me don't be up here. Oh, password. Which means we missed the thumb drive down on the bottom. Right when I was ready to leave on my weekend off for the party, the lighthouse beacon went dark. Don't worry, the bulb can be repaired at the ground floor workbench. After that, reinstall it upstairs and you should be able to start the rotation mechanism again. Let's keep those boats safe. So, we can make electronics, so let's see if we can, or what that's going to take, because I forgot.
Maybe I should pull some levers to move the light bulb.
There's a gnome up here. Catch up! That is low. I don't want a ketchup cone. Okay, so I'm betting, I don't know for certain, but I'm betting that the little USB drive thing is down here. And I just missed it. Although I don't see
You
it,
need to get
and
the
I
light
think I
bulb
might
here
have.
first.
Yeah, I wish I had a way to replace honey, but here's where we are. Okay, I don't have the last of the dingai, which is, of course, the plural for dinguses, or dingus. They do know how to make a storm in this game. ADD strikes again.
I should clean this up.
Please let me have the supplies I need. And I want to see how that water collector works so that we don't run out of water all the time anymore.
This could be useful.
We had a coconut from somewhere in our pocket. We need bolts and sheet metal, and I'm guessing I'm missing sheet metal. Okay, who remembers how many of those we need? Hopefully 10 of those is enough. I just need to take those because I don't remember how many of them I have. So I don't know how many we can waste. Coffee is such a big food item. Because I know I need to make more. Oh goodness, this thing just keeps losing track of what I was trying to do. So let's... Is that out? Am I out of bolts? I can't be out of bolts. Well, we'll have at least 5 electronics. We got 2 cups of coffee, which is huge. And we didn't get any more water. Okay, well, let's sleep. Let those process, and then when we wake up, we should have enough electronics to go up and fix that light bulb. Because, yes, someone more responsible than me would know how many they needed. And all we can make is bread and pizza. We don't have the banana bread yet. Okay, not missing anything there. Chrome ore. We do not have chrome ore yet. We don't know how to make cloth. All right, let's go fix this light bulb and see if we can figure out how to get it back in position. And or if we can figure out where that thumb drive is. Maybe it's going to be on top of the light bulb. Yeah, I get you, dude. I'd hate to run that far myself. There it is. Good thing it wasn't a
Signal
snake.
decryptor can probably be used in the nearby terminal.
You know, that's a fair bet.
Whoa, a lighthouse. The beacon seems to be broken, though. Maybe I should pull some levers to move the light bulb. I need to get the light bulb here first.
Well, where is the light bulb? Buttheads. How did I not see the light bulb? I obviously was not paying attention to something. And no one is deeply surprised by that. No signal available. And no light bulb. Oh, there's the light bulb. Who knew? I should meet it downstairs.
Maybe I should pull some levers to move the light bulb.
That's a brilliant idea, George. Isn't that embarrassing? There's the light bulb. And that's a big one. Okay, cool. That's good because I wouldn't know how to fix the light bulb. Okay, so back over. And then up. I like that these puzzles aren't like hard. They take just a little bit of thought, but it's something to do. It's more than just, oh, do this one click and the whole thing happens. Yay! And the light bulb is a spinning. And now we got a
Looks like I can
signal.
download a blueprint here.
Okay, or beehive, stealing it. Well, that's awesome. I'm so glad I had all the material I needed, or at least a way to get the material I needed to get this up and running again. Now I'm left. Do I want to go tackle that maze again? You were here for that episode. That was a good long time of running in a circle. I have a flashlight now, so the night won't be so bad. But it's still unfun. And I don't remember, there was something I was missing to put a kite on the van. I'm gonna check that out real quick. Yeah, my dilapidated building here. Oh, that worked out way better than it should have. Doo-doo. I don't know if any of these are doors. I don't see any doors. Got 140 pieces of wood. I think we're safe on that front. So we'll at least make this look like I tried. Okay, well, we can still get in here through the middle. So I might close it down. What did we need? We need red minerals, which I don't have, salt, which I don't have, and cloth, which I don't have. Cloth and hyper thread, not a thing. Okay. All right, purely ornamental. Well, I'm going to sleep for the night, and or should I just head to the maze and then sleep?
Ready to roll.
Eek. Okay, I only hit the sign once. Nobody saw that. Hopefully, it won't, I don't think it's too far. We'll be able to get there. The key is to remember that when it's dark, it's hard to do. Probably when it's light out, I'm not going to have much luck. We did get that axe level 3. That was so awesome, which means we now have so much redwood available. Never hurts to have some rocks.
I'll store this right here.
Wrong door. And now it's nighttime. Forgot we put the little globe on the dashboard. And I got the beehives, but I didn't even look to see what it takes to make one. Well, that got covered over again. All the redwood we could ever want. I say that knowing full well it's not true. Come on, Brutus. Trying to see where the best place to park is. And it looks like that may not exist. Trying to see the map here. Okay. Neither way is really close by. But I really think this path is going to be a slightly shorter walk. Once we get set up. And we have, yeah, all these fires done. I like how, I mean, when I first started this section, this coastal area, I thought it was going to be just tiny and we just, blast through it real quick. I was obviously wrong. Oh. Okay, just a little further. Assuming I don't break the van. Oh, forgot to check the tires. Charging station. I'm going to use that. Although, from the way I think this is going to go, if I just set the camp up, it'll recharge the battery completely.
Battery's running low.
We're going to fix that. All right, I'm just going to park it here. I'm going to set that up. Then we're going to sleep. Yeah, I know. You probably shouldn't camp at the charging station.
Fresh new day.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Redwood planks. They need 4, and I have beeswax. So we're going to start this. And just let it run while we're off doing dumb stuff. Hi, bunny. Which way is dumb stuff? No good way to get to dumb stuff. No fast way to get to dumb stuff, anyway. I didn't bring food, did I? Just 1 banana. That's not enough. Because, yes, I fully expect this to take a hideous length of time. I just want to... Can I put this out here? No. Just don't like the idea of setting that just on the ground. Because that's who I am. Needs to be placed directly down. Okay. Well, didn't see that coming. So there we go. Now we go do my dumb stuff. Took too long, but I have a flashlight. I'm going to walk around the outside just to see if there was a quick way through there that I obviously didn't see before. I don't know that there will be, but I don't know that there won't be. I don't know if I can jump up on to this hay bale. I need to get some stamina back. Okay, fine. Although I do see a plan now. I know that this is not what they intended us to do. However, I also know that laziness is the mother of invention. And I don't want to do the whole thing again. So, I'm going to try not to. And I missed the jump. Oh, how embarrassing. Sorry, Brutus, we're doing this again, because that just frustrated me. I want all the way at the other end. We will go around the outside. Being much more careful. Or lucky, whichever. I'll take either. I fully recognize this is cheating, but it's saving all of us several hours of video to watch through as I struggle to find my way back over there. Because if I have to do that again, it's going to have to be its own episode. I have no idea how long that would take me.
Looks like I can download a blueprint at this signal tower.
Yay! What is this? Oh, beach pack. Okay. Or wooden planters. Or bamboo that I haven't found any of yet. I'm going to go with planters. Because that means once I have planters, maybe I can plant flowers. Oh, get me unstuck from the wall. Where did my dog go? There's my dog. We're just dancing around each other. Not in range for me to pet you. Good boy. Let's go back. Yes, I'm not proud of that. But it got us past this, getting that tower again. I'm assuming at some point I'm going to need a pickaxe level 3 like I needed for the wood axe. Well, alrighty then. That actually did not take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. And it looks like we are on the road again. Okay. And is okay, we just have one point of interest left. 19 of 25. I'm guessing. Well, then we're still missing a few. Our house on a van. Nothing going on with the bees. All charged up.
Time to hit the road.
Move, bunny. I have it. I'm going to use it. Right on. And planters, silver bark. Okay, those are just pre-built. They look nice. We are almost actually out of daylight already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Out of control VW. Yep, this will get us to the road. I'm sure I've just missed so many things. I cannot tell you how much I was dreading trying to get that blueprint out of that maze again. Yay, lighthouse is working. There were bananas. Brutus got in. I saw him. You can feel the hills. She slows down a mite bit. Well, that's an interesting bridge up there. Well, okay, we're going to try. Try not to get lost in these hairpins. Probably not technically hairpins, but for this big a vehicle. A decent flashlight. Oh. Didn't know that was right there.
Ah, another signal tower.
Not a lot of scrap metal. Battery components. Alrighty. Sleep real quick. And then I want to check out that footpath that goes off to the side. Day 64. Right? Collecting a
Tasty
honey.
treasure.
Yay! Nothing else to train Brutus. Have a bit of water, so we can afford to water some coffee. And I wanted to look into kites. Cloth. That's why we didn't make any. We have one of our charms up. Whoa. Because I want my windows to look nice. Yep, that works for me. Nice. Wish I had more decoration or more paintings available. Don't have cloth. Party lights, string of jars. Well, hopefully that looks good at night. Okay, let's go check out this. I see smoke. I'm going to want some redwood.
Time to drop off some stuff.
At least now I have actual redwood in there so that I can like do it without losing my mind. How do we get down there? I suppose the more appropriate question is, how do I get back from down there if I do something dumb?
Let's take a look what's in here.
Because I think he deserves a treat, just in general. Don't hurt yourself. Don't walk through the fire. Okay. There's a road just ahead. we're going to do that. Well, it's starting to look a little bit like a house.
Ready to roll.
Come on, Brutus. There you go. I just saw a piece of metal. Because I know I want those. But I think I'm kind of better off leaving things as raw materials until I know what I want them to be. Because I have a few things those metal scraps can be. And I don't know all of what I want them to be yet, or really how many I have available. I really like the relaxed nature of this. I've seen, like I said before, I have seen complaints that the developers were paying to get negative reviews removed, which is really bad form, guys. Shouldn't do that. Just take your lumps. And they were doing it by, if you put up a negative review, they would offer you money to take, or give you a refund to take it down. I assume you get to keep the game. So knowing, you know, how people are, I'm sure once that got out that that's what was happening. People were intentionally review bombing this game.
Some more supplies for crafting.
Literally just to get the free game out of it. I did not. I will not. I don't usually do reviews of games on Steam. If I wasn't liking it, or if I didn't think it was a nice way to spend some time, you wouldn't be seeing any of these videos, that's for sure. And that's not to say that a game I have not recorded isn't good, or at least haven't published the videos of, isn't good. Many. So we would have been full. Everwood and Redwood back in here. Oh, that bunny just about gave me a heart
For the
attack.
next project.
Good news is it's a game that I don't get jump scares in, because nothing is trying to kill me. Well, okay, let's go back. I did want to, I mean, I was intending, honestly, to go down that road. I just started collecting stuff and my loot goblin nature took over. But it was a real issue for me to decide whether or not I wanted to continue supporting a game that their developers were going to act like that. I paid for my game. I want to play it. Whether or not you want to support their efforts and buy the game yourself, I leave to you. No judgment either way. I'm enjoying the game. We've gotten past the hand-holdy, which was what the negative reviews were about, was the hand-holdy tutorial. And I really didn't think it was too bad, but I've seen some real some tutorials that were just amazingly on rails and just no way to avoid them. Okay, at least it's not in the maze. But I want to go down and clear out that boat first. I see it's getting dark, so let's do a night, or get some sleep first.
I'll store this right here.
And then tackle it first thing in the morning and go get that refreshed signal tower.
Time to hit the road.
Do want to find out what magic they're using to pack all of that stuff under the van when we close those doors. I hope there's no getting stuck. There's no Matt's off-road recovery out here. Maybe they would bring the Morvair out. If you know, you know. If you don't sweat it.
Gotta tidy this up.
I'm gonna need some redwood with me that I don't have. At least not on me. We have no bees. Oh, honey. I should just remember to just always keep one on me, but I'm clearly not that smart. When I first started this series, I kept saying, no need to run, no need to run, and I still find myself running. I should just enjoy where we are. What do we got? We got a dog treat, which means you... Why can't I just want to give him a treat?
Ah, that feels nice.
Bamboo. We have bamboo. Not a lot, but we have bamboo.
Some more supplies for crafting.
Okay, so that's... All right, more stuff over here. Cloth. Nice. I didn't figure we would see any of those things till we get to the next area.
Oh, some useful supplies.
Coarse metal and just metal. Okay. I don't think we have just metal. No, gnome. What a rip-off. I should have a gnome here. Okay, no controls we can use. Oh, well. I fainted. How do you die in a game that has
It's
no...
pouring.
Well. Okay. That did not go the way I was hoping it would. Now I gotta find my ginger. Ugh, how embarrassing. Die in a game that doesn't have enemies. It is for shame. Just one water, that's an awful big bucket for just one. Still don't have clay. We have one cloth. That's not gonna make a difference. Coarse metal. Metal. Okay, that's with scrap. Get those 5 going. We got some bolts. We can make casings now. Oh, no, we can't because I don't have battery components. We can do batteries. I just have to remember to how to do some of the things I know how to do. The battery station. How many batteries do we need? Three battery components, so I need 3 electronics. Bet I'm missing sheet metal. I forgot, do I need just one? I got the smasher, that's not what I wanted. Yep, okay. So we're gonna make one. Got lots of scrap metal, so that's good. And we need 2 more sheet metal and 4 bolts. Well, we're getting our little factory going. There's like next to no automation, but whatever. put some coffee away. Oof. That's for one of those. Well, they're certainly going to gate this, aren't they? So I think I needed 3 of those. Yep. Plus sheet metal. Alrighty. Cool, we got battery components coming. We gonna get a better battery. We don't have the rubber processor, and our beehive does not give us beeswax, which is kind of sad. Yay, we get our battery bumped up. Well, no. We get the ability to bump up our battery. Let's see what it takes to actually build this. Need more seashells. And 2 more battery components, of course. And lots of coffee. Which gives us so much health that it's hard not to just rely on that. Okay, so I need to do what I don't normally do, obviously. Do we have... We don't have even something kind of close to that. All right, so we need 4 of those, 1 of those. No, we got all the bolts we need. We got all the electronics we'd need. We need 4 more. Yep, 4 more sheet metal. Okay. And there they are. So now we've got those processing. That's going to be great. Oh, I just noticed that the little green arrow shows progress. My goodness, I am so dense. We still can't make any of the popcorn. Yay! Even bigger battery. Got beeswax and a honey. Well, that solves that problem.
I'll put this in storage.
And with that, I think we got quite a bit done. We got the lighthouse done. Got the van upgraded. Got some things seriously progressed. Got to remember we're down here on the beach. And I will see all of you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. Thank you.